ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Muay Thai World Series.
My name is Pothacary, fight at Luke Barai. I'm from Southampton. Been in the ring 7 times, won 5, lost 2 fights.
Okay, so my name's Andy. I fight for the Champions Gym in Bournemouth, and I'm looking to make this my 5th win with 3 losses and a draw.
The last fight was at a show in Bournemouth, K1, took on a fight, won that, and then took on another fight straight after that, won that as well.
So I actually fought 3-4 weeks ago now. I fought for the SWFC belt and I won. I smashed him with low kicks, so I'm going to be looking to do the same again.
Favourite weapons, my knees, using my speed and then chucking a big knee in. Yeah, I know my opponent's Andy Turland. I've seen him fight a few times.
Dan Pothacary, he likes to clinch, which I'm going to stay away from. I'm going to use my weapons because my weapons are, my striking, my knees, my punches, my Supermans.
I think it's going to be a busy fight. Neither of us going to hold back, so it's just going to be a tear up all the way through.
Where I'm composed, I just think when he hits me, I'm going to explode into him. He's not going to like it. He is not going to like it.
Be smashing the CV for 5 rounds and been just sparring really hard.
At my gym in Champions Gym, we do train hard. I've been smashing pads, I've been clinching, we've been doing bag work, stupid cardio sessions.
This is my first time cutting weight for the day before weigh-in. Salt bath last night, which wasn't nice. And the worst thing I think is a 2-week X-Ban.
I love doing it. It just gives me a buzz that nothing else really does.
Yeah, see Andy Turland, turn up late for the weigh-in, wearing shorts in November. Not a pretty sight.
As soon as you're walking down there, just think, right, that's it now. I am here, that's it. I'm going to win.
Obviously, I'm the away fighter, so I've got a bit of support, but I'll get all my buzz from his supporters.
I'm feeling good, and there's no way I can see myself losing this.
Coming into the ring, I'm buzzing. I'm just soaking it all up, love the atmosphere, I love the buzz, there's no buzz like it.
Okay, let's use it to start, a bit of dominance there.
They touch gloves, ding ding, here we go. It's nice, they're just weighing each other up. It's a long old fight, it's 5 2-minute rounds.
Definitely, Andy's been working on that head kick that you just see coming in twice in the first 2 minutes. I know he throws that quite a lot now, he sets out with his punches very well.
It's been nice being able to watch Andy here on the World Series and how he's developed. His techniques come on unbelievably.
Oh, that's definite, that's definite. I mean, he lost the fight earlier this year, but he gave away a good 5 or 6K in weight. And it was just height that made a difference, but he came off out of a cracking win against Toby Binder. Oh, what a lovely push kick. And then that's Andy's trademark, a jumping move, leaping in.
He's very, very quick and good at closing the ground down, getting into his fighter, putting the combination in there, and then getting back out again.
Yeah, he sees the move, he goes for it. That's that head kick again. He's definitely looking at landing on that side. But Dan's guard's strong that side. He has his right hand up.
You can see the ring slippery.
Yeah, he's got a good shin block on him, and you can see the moves coming. There's a Superman punch that he works as well.
We'll be seeing those for the 5 rounds. He'll close down the ground quickly, he'll put his combination in and then back out again.
Yeah, he's actually holding the pace very well. Dan's doing well, keeping him away. Looking again, and I think Dan's looking to work in the clinch. But again, doesn't seem to be dominating any actual physical knees in there, and he's matching good knee for knee there.
As we go on to the main card, you can see where the standard goes up, and it's just little things like this. They stand off, they work each other out, and they're not so kind of hesitant to throw just pointless punches. They pick their shots.
Oh, definitely. The shots are coming in with a lot of power and a lot of meaning. There's a good hopping side knee from Andy there. Dan was looking more straight down the middle, which were landing well.
Oh, and he's just taking a big shot. He's recouped from it, but Dan's keen to put him against the ropes, throwing those shots, try and finish it early. And he's having none of it. He's wrapped the fight up, he's throwing the knees, and he's just taking his time to recover.
Yeah, half a slip, half a knee, half a punch to the head. That was good.
Nice opening round.
Let's see how round 2 pans out, okay? For a first round, that was a hard round. Oh, good. Dan starting with a kick, and Andy, there's that jumping knee we've been working on. He always wants to land that. Dan saw that coming. He's jammed it in the corner very well there. Nice hop side knees. Very hard when your hips are in close to getting his straight knees in, so you've got to work the side knees. And Andy's doing well. Oh, Dan's turned him very well.
You need to just try and break the distance between you. When you're in the clinch, just get a bit of room so that you can drive the knee through the middle. But you've got to keep on working or the ref will break it.
Dan looks quite happy. Looks like he's enjoying it. Yeah, saw the kick coming. He's evading the kick, is Andy. Oh, lovely punch. He's evading the kick, but he's not countering quite as quick as he could at the moment. What a lovely low kick he's worked on there. We can capitalise that. And there's that hook. He gave him it back. It's a little bit of payback. A nice left hook there. Andy sort of backed off as Dan walked in. And again, he's turned him into the corner, which is good tactic when you're in the clinch. Now you want to look at one fighter reining in the side knees. Dan doesn't look troubled though, he's just working Andy. The tactic, get a fighter onto the rope so they can't pull their hips back to throw the knees. Hence, one in the corner is always going to be a little bit on the back foot when they're in the clinch.
It's important when you're in the clinch that you are working there. It's such an easy place for one fighter just to be lifting his knees.
A lovely straight punch down the middle from Turland there. Just missed with a Superman who went flying past, nearly out the ring over the top. Here we're back in the clinch again. You've got Dan on the ropes there. And he's turned Andy, so we're looking now at Dan getting aside. But Andy's hopping his hips right in. Got a nice underhand grip, which means that Dan's ribs are wide open when the knee comes in. Again, Dan doesn't look troubled.
It's Dan doing the driver now. Dan is just taking a back foot slightly.
Good block from Dan on the low kick. Good block and left jab comes straight in.
And he just needs to stand his ground, go back to what he was good at. Try and push Dan back, close the ground down, come in with the big flying shots.
Another close round. I'm glad I'm not judging this one.
Both fighters have got very experienced corners, running through the motion, telling them what to do. And here we go, ding,
good
ding,
sign of respect now, they're touching gloves. They've earned a lot of respect off each other. You know, Andy's not rushing in half as much as he does in other fights. That's the side knee we're talking about. Lovely hopping knee. Very hard for Dan if he's back on the rope. You'll see Dan try and turn Andy in a minute. Good knee there. There's the turn we're talking about.
And it is nice to see both of them exchanging as well.
Oh yeah, the clinch is actually one of the hardest places to work, physically draining. And these guys aren't afraid to work in the clinch, you know, they spend the time in it. It's got to be a good 15, 20 seconds, and they're both working the knee. A lot of fighters often stagnate in the clinch and have a little bit of a breather. But these guys are actually full respect, working hard. Andy, lovely low kick. Dan counters that left hook. That's the same left hook that sent Andy flying back in the first round. So he's got to be careful and keep that guard a little bit tighter, Andy has.
Again, we're back to this clinch scenario. The thing with the clinch is there's so many tricks and different things that you can work it.
You see every time Andy's throwing in that right hop inside, Dan's lifting the left leg, which jams it. So it means that halfway in the air, Andy's throwing it, and it doesn't land. It sort of blocks with his shin. He just got that one in above. You see Dan's trying to lift the leg to jam it, but Andy's just peeing into the knee there. Here's Dan running and runs into a push kick, but again Andy's got a sort of running back. We're back into that clinch. Dan's back in his own corner now.
Andy's covering up nicely. I mean, you saw Dan coming forward then looking for that big shot. Not really affecting Andy, he's just covering up, wrapping it up.
Oh, it's a very even fight. Definitely Dan's looking at trying to dominate a little bit in the boxing. I think Andy's trying to dominate a little bit more in the clinch and the kicking area at the moment. Lovely turn by Dan, that's exactly it. Now Andy's got his back on the ropes. So he's going to find it hard to put his hips out and in, but again, we're looking at turning there.
Also, referee happy to keep it going while they're working.
Oh, that's that high kick coming in at the very end as well. He's got to try and disguise it though. In a moment, he's throwing the high kick when the guard's already there. So it's not like he's going to land it. Dan, he can see it coming, but his guard's there. He's got to fake something. He's got to fake something to bring the guard down. Maybe fake a low kick so the guard comes down. Fake a push kick so he goes to catch it, and then flip the high kick in. Okay, round 4.
Both fighters keen to get back in there. This is where it tests their stamina into these 4th and 5th round.
Excellent. Dan starts it off very well. Like I say, I mean, he's got a lot of stamina. 6 rounds he did the other day, 2 different 3-round fights. He won them both. You know, Andy just won a fight down 5-2. Very tough fight against Luke Barber, who's fighting later tonight. That's it. That's just the frustration shown in there, punching to the back of the head in the clinch. Just wanted to break it there. Good punch there by Andy Turland. Seemed to rile Dan though. You could tell he threw back 3 or 4 instantly.
But Andy straight out of the way of them. Nothing connecting.
Oh, he was, and you can see that Andy's wants to clinch. Oh, now Dan's going in the middle of that clinch. Good push kick from Andy, but a lovely straight punch down the middle from Dan that rocked Andy's head back.
again, as you can see, as Dan's driving forward, he's trying for those big shots, and he's just backing off nicely, waiting for his moment, and as soon as Dan over lunges, he's just wrapping it up so that he can't really be hit with anything too hard.
Definitely, and now Andy's in the corner, he's been on the ropes, he's got to turn to get out butt by the ref broken because the action again was stagnated a little bit. Just hit the arms there, nice low kick, but a good 1-2 combination back as a counter from Dan. That's what we're looking at.
Andy getting a second wind. Back to what we know. Driving in. Coming in with the big shots.
That's the tornado. You don't know where it's going to come from. You don't know what it's going to do.
And one thing I can tell you, coming into the end of this round and the beginning of the next, he will give every ounce that he's got.
Oh, definitely. He's got Dan pushed back in the corner now, but Dan's the one doing the kneeing, and he's got to throw some knees there. It's not a wrestling match. Dan's sort of throwing 4 or 5 unanswered knees at the moment.
And Dan has actually been working well in turning, Andy. I mean, the referee's broken it up there. As soon as he puts him against the rope, Dan's been working well trying to turn it back around.
And he's got a nice short, sharp push kick and low kick. But again, Dan's looking at the head. He's handing head, and he's just swinging. A little bit of frustration there, that one. But again, if it had connected, could have been a showstopper, you know. Again, at this stage in round 4, you can see the clinch isn't quite as sharp and fast. They're just grabbing a little bit of a breather.
I mean, it's hard work. You can tell how it's taken out of the fighters. It's a long old fight. If you spend 5 rounds in the clinch, you know coming towards the end of that fight, you're going to have nothing left.
120 seconds. 120 seconds for these guys. It's laying it all on the line. The crowd are going wild here.
I've not known him not to give everything.
Oh, here we go. That's it. He's throwing the heavy lever and a lovely jumping knee, but he just missed the target. There's Andy. Here we go. He's going to give it everything now because both sides know to be sure of the win, it's going to take an 8 count or a knockout. It is that close.
You can tell both fighters have left a bit in the tank. This is where the war begins. This is where the fight's won or lost.
Lovely low kick from Andy. Lovely low kick. Just lost his balance and fell himself over there, but a strong low kick. You know,
this fight has been so
punches
close.
from Dan. He's got to keep a guard a little bit tighter, Andy has.
The fight's been so close. This is where it'll be won or lost.
It is. It's all coming down to the wire now. It must be about halfway through the round, and these guys have started now. They've put everything into it. You know, 60 seconds probably left.
Just got to finish strong. Back into the clinch.
Oh, there's a big knee from Andy trying to get that knee to the head. Neither one has been able to utilise it so far. I've mentioned neither head. Obviously, they're both keeping their heads up. That's where a lot of strength in the neck comes, you know. These guys, neither one wants their head to be pulled down into that knee zone because that is a dangerous area, you know.
Dan's trying to stop those knees from Andy, but Andy's coming up over the side, just pushing his leg aside, over the side.
Oh, what a lovely flying punch there from Andy. Dan's countered by a lovely little hook. A knee nearly to the head, just blocked by Andy's forearm. But that hook was coming over. Oh, what a lovely hopping knee right into the body, but just as the ref was trying to split there.
Like you say, you've got to be careful.
That's that low kick, and he's got a vicious low kick coming in, especially for his weight, you know. He gets all his body weight. You see Dan just, his leg buckling, but he gave it straight back to Andy there.
Both these fighters feeling it.
This is going to come down to the wire. You know, I really couldn't pick this. Both fighters are still giving it everything in there.
The tornado's digging deep, but Dan's driving forward.
Dan is looking. Oh, what a lovely knee. That's it. Dan's coming in with a 1-2. But
and again, he's flying forward.
He's saving the energy and throwing in just a tornado, the move, the destruction. He's looking for the knockout, looking for the 8 count. What a fantastic fight.
You can take nothing away from either of them. They gave it everything.
Do you know what? It's going to be very hard to say one of them lost that fight. You know, after a fight like that, I've got to say there's only 2 people, you know, 2 winners. There is not a loser of that fight. I mean, technically, you're going to have one, I presume. But both of those boys can hold their heads high. That was probably the fight of the night by far.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 unbelievable rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. And we have a winner by majority decision. He is now the owner of the Chang Southeast Area Cup from the red corner, Andy Tornado Turland.
Fighters out of the ring onto the stage.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's also hear it, the old runner-up, the Milky Bar Kid, Dan Pothacary.